Hello, my name is Lotte Wilms and I work at the Koninklijke Bibliotheek for the Impact Project. Today I will introduce you to our border removal toolkit, which has been developed by our partners and CSR. So, what do you want a border removal toolkit for? Well, if you scan books, you sometimes get 2 pages at once and they include the border surrounding the book, which is not what you want because it can negatively influence the OCR software. So in the end, you'd only want what's in between the red lines in this example. The removal of borders has a positive effect on image size, as you can see in this example. Before we've removed the borders, the image was 712 KB and afterwards it was 332 KB. So, where does the border removal and page split fit into the OCR workflow? Well, you can either have it before you start the whole workflow, so when you still have a color or grayscale image, or you can use it after you've binarized the image, so when you've made it black and white. Today we will use a grayscale image. Okay, so I'm going to show you an example. We will use the example I showed you earlier of the 2-page book, where you'd only want the red borders. So I'm going to go to our web service client. This is on our project website. You need to be logged in for this. More information can be found on the Center of Competence website on how to reach those web services. And today we will use our border removal service. So I just click here. And it gives me the web service. I click on Show Operation Inputs to get the inputs. I have my image online, so I only need the input URL, and I have that in a text file. Let me just get it. So this is my image. I can just copy it and paste it in here. Today we will use a double-sided image, so I also wanted to use page split, so I type true here. And then I just click Show Results. So it's giving me the results. As you can see, it gives me some information about the process, but it also gives me 2 output URLs, which I can click and then I get the TIFF image. So this is the first one and the second one. So you see that it completely removed the borders and split it into 2 pages. So if we put it next to each other like this, you can see that it went from the left side where you have both pages plus a border into 2 separate images without borders. Okay, so how did we evaluate the tool? Well, for the newspaper there was a specific question because border removal in newspapers is quite difficult, and for version 3, which is the previous version of the tool, we used a set of 3003 images with visual inspection. And as you can see from the chart, there is the lighter blue is 5, which is good, the darker blue is 1, which is bad, and everything in between 2, 3, 4, and which gives us an average of 3.6 on a 5-point scale. We did the same for the evaluation of page split, so a visual inspection with 3009 images, where again the darker blue is the worst and the lighter blue is the best. This gave us an average of 3.3 on a 5-point scale. So for the evaluation of version 4, which is the current version, we use ground truth, which is the correct text area without borders, and we compared it to currently available tools and used a random set of more than 22,000 images with noisy black borders. You can see in the image that the bottom bar, which is the impact tool, came out best. And we also did this for a randomly selected set of historical images of almost 39,000 images. And we also compared it to currently available tools with ground truth. And again, you see that the impact tool comes out the best at the bottom bar. Well, thank you for your time. If you have any comments or questions, please visit our website digitization.eu, where you can also find information on how to get these web services or join our Center of Competence. Bye!